Thanks, guys. We do begin with big developments out of Harrisburg as the House of Representatives today passed Senate Bill 3 that would legalize the use of medical marijuana in the state of Pennsylvania. It was one of the deadliest shootings in Allegheny County history that left 6 dead, including an unborn child, in a backyard cookout in Wilkinsburg last night. Police say this morning they still don't have any leads. The Liberty Bridge carries about 54,000 vehicles across it every day, but it's also on the state's list of structurally deficient bridges. Well, PennDOT announced it will start a more than $80 million project this summer to make repairs to the bridge. Sections of Smithfield Street from 4th Avenue on down have been closed for months, and it's not only an eyesore for the city, it's also creating a traffic nightmare for some commuter students. This minivan promoting a West End strip club has been parked across the street from the city-county building for weeks. Now one city councilman is saying it's time to go. 200 years ago today, March 18, 1816, the Pennsylvania House and Senate passed a bill into law to incorporate the borough of Pittsburgh as the city of Pittsburgh. Now 200 years later, the city is bridging its past with its future as it celebrates the bicentennial. The city is celebrating its birthday throughout the year, but March 18th is a special day in Pittsburgh history. To celebrate Incorporation Day, the city held a birthday bash at the city-county building and around town. A custom birthday cake donated by Eaton Park was on display at the city-county building throughout the day. A miniature gold bridge also welcomed visitors at the top of the steps leading into the city-county building. The city also offered free tours of the historic building throughout the day. One of the tour guides, special assistant to the mayor and Point Park alumnus James Hill. Hill took visitors throughout the 99-year-old building, describing the history of the city and its past mayors. The tour went through current mayor Bill Peduto's office and ended in city council chambers. Hill said the city's incorporation 200 years ago gave it the boost necessary to become the staple in the region that it is today.
Pittsburgh solidified itself as the center and the living room of this region. So from the orchestra to the theaters to the teams, this 200th anniversary celebrates everything it means to be a modern-day American city.
The recent Point Park graduate began working in the mayor's office only a few months ago, but already had his hands on the preparation process leading up to Incorporation Day and other bicentennial events.
You want to prove yourself your first time at the ball field. You know, my name was on the city's bicentennial. You know, like I would have, if it had gone terrible, I would have been responsible for part of the terribleness of it. So it's definitely a lot of pressure to do what was right and to try to give the city something I thought it was deserved. So it was a very frustrating personal, professional interest for me that I just needed it to be great.
While March 18th was Incorporation Day, bicentennial events will continue throughout the year. Outside of the city-county building in downtown, Josh Croup reporting for Point News. Students are used to going to Market Square to grab a bite to eat, to study, or just to get away from campus. But a Dutch artist is transforming this downtown hub into an interactive jukebox. Allard von Horn says he was in Holland when he saw an international request for a public art project in Pittsburgh. When he took to Google Maps to research the city, it didn't take long for the artist to come up with an idea.
Lo and behold, I immediately saw a record player. To me, instantly, it looked like a record player. So I sent over a proposal of one line, I think, saying this square has to become an interactive, audience participative record player and working with local community groups. And they said, well, come over and tell more.
Now his idea has come to life in Market Square. Mix and Match is an interactive light and sound piece. Anybody can walk up to the metal pin in the center of the square that acts like the spindle on a turntable and listen to any of 8 musical tracks created by local community groups. The rings of LED lights can be seen with a bird's eye view from a mobile app through MarketSquarePublicArt.com. Local groups who helped create the tracks will perform live in the square over the next 6 weeks. One of those groups is the Point Park University Tap Troupe. The group performed Saturday night for a crowd in Market Square. Freshmen Madeline Kelso and Michael Ocampo said they loved the opportunity to perform in this unique setting.
It was really, really cool to experience something like this, especially out in an environment and out in outside, I guess.
And it gives a new dynamic to tap dance because it lets the audience see sound in a different environment than just inside.
Mix and Match is free and open to the public and will be on display through April 30th. From Market Square, I'm Josh Croup reporting for Point News. PennDOT will also fix 36 other bridges and pave or resurface more than 60 miles worth of roadways in Allegheny County this year. Alongside the Parkway East, Josh Croup reporting for Point News. Now, this list of approved conditions includes Parkinson's disease, multiple sclerosis, and forms of cancer, among others. And if the Senate passes this on Monday, Pennsylvania would become the 24th state in the country to legalize medical marijuana. Outside of the City County building in downtown, Josh Croup reporting for Point News.